Once upon a time, you see, in a strange land not far away, I met perchance a little bee upon a most unusual day. And when I asked her who she was, she told me, Maya, no other bee could ever be like Maya. Maya, why you question me? Why is no answer for a bee? My, she's always in a pretty pickle, Maya, helping someone else's little Maya. Maya, everyone loves Maya. Maya, 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 come tell us what you see.
This heat is unbearable.
Wait a moment. Have a look. With this fan, you can make the heat a little more bearable. Well, isn't that better?
It feels like a heat wave.
Well, as long as the air just moves. Ah! Oh, I felt a tremor.
Could it be an earthquake?
Look over there.
That cloud of dust is coming towards us.
Left, right, 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 left.
Did you manage to get water from the brook?
We went to the brook, but there is no water there. Ah!
Oh, now you've lost the few drops you had.
How stupid of me. The Colonel is going
You
to
should
be
be careful and watch where you're walking.
I think I'm going to faint with this heat.
It may be cooler on that leaf up there.
That's right, the sun doesn't shine here.
Oh, may I come and join you for a moment, Maya?
Of course you can, Mrs. Snail.
Nothing inside.
Hey, what's keeping you?
Oh, dear. I'm coming, Colonel. I'm coming.
Oh, it's wonderful to be out of the house for a few minutes.
Hello, Max. What happened to you?
I accidentally bumped my head against the earth crust and I burnt it.
Oh, shame.
Oh.
Oh, hello, Mr. Max. Hello, everyone. Oh, with this terrible heat, my dung balls are all falling apart. Never known anything like this happen before.
It is very hot, but we're not so badly off. Can you imagine how hot it must be on top of that hill?
Isn't that the grasshopper's hill?
Yes, Alexander, that's right. At night, the wind often carries their beautiful chirping to us.
I don't think their chirping is particularly beautiful.
They're very musical, Flip.
Well, I'm sorry, but I really can't appreciate it.
Can you hear them chirping?
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Can you believe that the wells on top of the hill are dried up completely? I hope you don't mind if we stay with you in the meadow for a little while, only until it cools off a bit.
Oh,
I hope you're not serious.
please don't listen to him. The poppy field insects would all say welcome.
Oh, thank you.
It's not only our meadow. Anyone who wants to live here can do so. Besides, perhaps you can make the heat a little more bearable with your beautiful chirping. Do you see that big shrub over there? The brook is right behind it. It's nice and cool there.
Oh, thanks very much. Chirp, 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 chirp.
Is that the sound, Maya, that'll make the heat more bearable?
Flip, please. Just because it's so hot today, there's no need to be unfair. Really, Flip, sometimes you make me wonder.
Have you seen my brother?
Yes, he was here a little while ago.
We were to meet him, but we can't find him. Do you know where he is?
There. Chirp, 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 chirp.
That silly chirping all the time. They're incapable of anything else. They can't even find their own family. Twits.
Oh, here comes some more. Chirp, 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 chirp.
We were supposed to meet our family here. Do you know where they are?
There.
We're all going to stay here for a while.
I don't want to be rude, but how big is your family?
Oh, I've never counted them, but I think we number about 200-300. But you're right, one should know. Let's go.
If it's true about the 200-300, good night.
But you were the one that said everyone could come and live here.
I'm getting out of here because it's going to be too crowded in the meadow.
Ah, but we'll have their beautiful chirping to compensate for that. Isn't that right, Maya?
Oh. Oh.
Right now, here, be quiet, children.
Oh, my darling, won't you lend me your ear?
Won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Well, you'd better get used to it. As long as they're around, nobody's going to be able to get any sleep.
Don't you agree that they should sing, dance, and chirp during the day, Maya?
Yes, we must find a solution.
First this terrible heat and now all this terrible chirping. I won't be able to last much longer.
But is there nothing we can do about it?
Very simple, Alexander. We just give them a choice. They can either leave the meadow or stop singing.
You can't tell them to leave. That's very rude.
Good, then they'll just have to stop dancing and chirping.
I don't think that'll suit them. Cicadas always have to chirp, don't they?
They won't be very pleased about it.
What if we asked them if they could please dance, sing, and chirp a bit softer?
Yes, we could go and ask them that.
Well then, if you're not capable of telling them where they stand, I'll go and tell them. I really don't mind at all. I can't stand their chirping a moment longer.
Uh-oh. Perhaps it's a little bit harsh, but I really think he's right.
I can only hope that he'll tell them in a nice way, Alexander. Zekla, where are you going so early in the morning?
I'm going to teach these unmusical cicadas some real music. The sound they're producing is really quite unbearable. Good day.
Uh-oh.
Flip should have been back by now.
I hope nothing has happened to him.
I'm not happy. Let's go and look for him.
But how can I? But how am I going to get to the island?
You can swim. Look who's hopping over the rocks. Flip's back. Ah, there you are. Tell us quickly, how did it go?
Yes, how did you manage your discussion? What's wrong with him?
I wonder if he...
Perhaps they forced him not to speak to anyone about it.
Tortured?
I don't know, but I think anything is possible.
should ask him before we start imagining things.
Let's run after him.
Flip, tell us what happened.
What do you want from me? Don't ask me any questions.
You must have had a terrible time on the island. Oh, your eyes are very red. Oh, and yellow like jaundice. And you've got a hot forehead. Oh, and your pulse is very fast.
Flip, please tell me what's wrong with you.
Children, I've fallen madly in love. Yes, I'm going to ask her to marry me.
Marry? Who are you going to marry?
marry? What did they do to you there?
Would you please explain it all to us?
All right, then. Do you remember I went to the island to talk to the cicadas? I've often heard of love at first sight, but I didn't believe in it. Yet when I heard her beautiful voice, I began to wonder, and I decided it was time for me to get married. And to start a family with a dear little wife. Oh, your wonderful voice, darling. I'll never forget it. In 1,000 years, when I heard your song, my heart skipped a beat. I imagined myself in heaven. It feels as if my heart has wings. All it wants to do is fly to you. Oh, I shall be the happiest grasshopper in the world if you agree to marry me, my darling. I can hardly imagine it. Such bliss. I'm falling in love with someone. Marry me, my darling. Make me happy. Let me hear your voice. Let me drown myself in your wonderful song.
I don't think the cicadas will leave now that Flip has fallen in love with one of
When
them.
you're in love, you can't make wise decisions.
No. How could I have been so stupid? I fall in love with the prettiest cicada girl in the world, and I don't even know her name. Oh! I could write to her if only I knew her name. But of course, no, I forget to ask her.
I'm sure he said something about Angel yesterday.
That can hardly be her real name. He just calls her that. I'm going to prove that I'm a true friend, and I'll pay Cupid for him.
Don't get involved in this.
We mice are very good at this sort of thing.
Oh, the pain.
Be careful, Alexander. Don't fall off. We're going up.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't arrive a second
Where
later.
do you want to go to?
Would you like to take me a little bit further?
Pleasure, where to?
Oh, not far. Only to your island where the cicadas are.
Can't you get there on your own? Flip could do it. And you should have seen him on the way back.
But I'm not a grasshopper, so I can't hop. On the other hand, I'm very good at solving love problems.
Pardon? Oh, dear. I don't know how you always manage to get into trouble.
Oh, thanks very much for bringing me here. Hello, everyone.
Well, hello, Cupid. Did you shoot your arrow?
There's Maya flipping that mouse. What are they doing there?
Alexander, pull yourself together.
The few brains he had must have disappeared in the heat. How awful to have none.
No, it's not the heat.
What? You don't mean the two of them are in love?
I've always been told never to fall in love, and now I can see why. Look at this. No reaction. None here either. They've got it bad. Ah, there they are. There we are.
Yes, what's going on?
Oh, darling, you've put on
You should know I'm not your darling.
Flip, I must tell you something. I can very well imagine why you fell in love with your angel.
Did you see her then, my angel with her beautiful voice?
Unfortunately not. I was only able to see her lovely silhouette through a transparent leaf. But that was already so beautiful that I felt quite dizzy. I really don't think the painting of Mona Lisa can be half as beautiful as she is. It's the first time in my life that I can say I'm fascinated by a female.
I say, you haven't perhaps already told her about your feelings, have you?
But how could I do that? After all, I come from one of the most distinguished mouse families. I know what's right and wrong. Well, now, because you were the first to meet her, I feel it's only right that you're allowed to propose to her first. But after that, it's my turn.
In other words, you're hoping or even expecting that she'll refuse my proposal.
What are you talking about, Flip? I would have thought that my proposition was extremely fair to all concerned.
I think we're going to have a wonderful time.
Quiet!
I've just remembered that you seemed so kind when you wanted to play Cupid for me, so I think you could propose to her first. I don't want you to think that I come from a family that didn't teach me what etiquette is all about, my dear fellow. Ha!
No, please, Flip. You can't expect that from me. I haven't even met her properly yet. I have only seen a silhouette.
You should still propose.
No, you should propose first.
No, you first.
It's becoming boring.
Flip, Alexander,
What's
listen
that?
for a moment.
What's that?
You're very silly to fight like this. Yes, don't you understand? Both of you are fighting over who's to be the first to propose to her. I think you should go and ask her what she thinks of the whole idea.
That's a good idea.
That's really a brilliant idea, Maya.
Now, to begin, you must ask her who she'd like to listen to first.
That's right.
Let me go at once and ask her.
That would really suit you, wouldn't it?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, I know you.
Stop fighting. I'll go and ask her. I hope I'll find her because I'm sure you can't describe her. You're some suitors. Instead of opening your eyes and having a good look. But of course, that's why the old bee proverb says, love is blind.
That's right, Willie.
So if you'll excuse me now, I'm going to see the future bride. Love Enterprise is starting now.
Wait, Willie! I'm coming too! Come on, Willie, let's go and have a look over there.
Right.
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it, huh?
I'm sorry, but no, it can't be you.
Her voice sounds like a
Those
crow.
are funny children.
I really got a fright there.
Excuse me.
Pardon?
Impossible.
Where can she be? Oh, there, perhaps. Oh, I'm awfully sorry. Oh, how embarrassing.
Did you find her?
No, it was a loving couple.
So what? Perhaps it was the girl and she's just found another boyfriend.
That would be bad for the others. Oh. That must be her voice. Excuse me, please. Yes? Do you mind if we ask you something?
Of course, why not? I hope I can answer your question.
We'd like to know whether you're still single.
Yes, I am, but why?
So you're not engaged yet?
Oh, good. You see, 2 friends of ours would like to propose to you.
Pardon?
Their names are Flip and Alexander, and they've already had lots of fights over you.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. If I accept one of the two gentlemen, I shall upset the other one. But I am sure their fighting will soon stop, because we're all going to leave this place again tomorrow.
What?
We've already been here far too long. We can't trouble meadow insects forever, don't you agree? We cicadas also know what's right and wrong. We'll find somewhere else to go, though it'll never be as beautiful as this island. And please tell your friends that I appreciate the honor they've paid me, but at the moment, I don't want to commit myself. I understand. Do you think Flip and Alexander will accept what she had to say and stop fighting?
I don't care about them.
You're also in love?
I would like to stay with her forever. Never in my entire life have I experienced such a wonderful feeling in my
I
heart.
don't believe it now. I've got 3 broken hearts. I wonder where all this is going to end. They've left.
Yes, my
See her
dearest is
again.
gone. Just one more glimpse of her.
Just to listen to her voice once more.
Why are you moaning so much she wasn't all that wonderful? She was chubby-faced and you really couldn't call her a beauty.
Don't lie. She was a real beauty. I thought she was.
Oh, quiet, Willie.
It's really amazing what love can do to a person. It's overwhelming.
All we can do now is keep the memory of her alive in our hearts.
Yes.
Don't worry, you two. I'm sure there'll be lots of other beauties for you to fall in love with. And the same applies to you, Willie, because you also fell in love, didn't you?
No, not at all. Not in the least.
Go on, admit it.
No, it was only a very beautiful and pleasant feeling. In any case, honey's much nicer than being in love. No comparison.
You can be glad you didn't stay. You would have had to share everything.
How awful! That would have been too terrible for words. You can't even imagine.